It's not Jaws, but it is Beast Wars Cybershark. So it's a shark. It's a mostly organic shark. There are some bits that are obviously not organic, but it's a hammerhead shark. On the top, very nice splotching of green, even on the fins, on the dorsal, in the back fin, on the bottom. It kind of goes to hell, which is kind of appropriate given he was, this is kind of the granddaddy of sharks when it comes to Beast Wars and beyond, which I will get to in a bit. But yeah, there's some very visible robot legs there. There's some gimmicks in this shark. Well, first off, it has 2 points of articulation, one ball joint on each of these fins. This one is unfortunately really loose, but also, if you count it, that could be a point of articulation, but that has to do with this. It has a missile launch in its nose. Those teeth aren't painted, but they're there. It's a frickin' shark who can launch its head as a missile. And we also have a gimmick in the back. If you press this white thing right here, it flips that out. Kind of pointless in this mode, but we'll get to that in robot mode here in a second. Cybershark is as a swashbuckling hero? A shark is... He's a maximal? And he works for depth charge. Ugh. Okay. So we'll get into robot mode first, but there's a thing. I also want to mention he has red eyes painted. So this guy is kind of, when it comes to post Generation 2, like Beast Wars and going forward, this guy is kind of the shark, well, I guess the Seacons were the granddaddy. This is their son, I guess, so to speak. So this guy, this toy specifically was repainted into Hellscream as a character. And then it got repainted for Beast Wars Neo as Sharp Edge. So that's just from this toy. This character also got a Transmetal mold, Transmetal Cybershark, which was the basis of RID Skybite. Like, that toy got repainted into Skybite, and kind of... I'm looking if there's anything else. It also made a universe version of Generation 1 Overbite out of this. And yeah. So pretty much every shark after Beast Wars came from this character, which really wasn't a character because he wasn't in any show, I don't think. Because only Depth Charge appeared in the show. He was in the Beast Wars comic and whatever Beast Wars Uprising was. But yeah, he wasn't in the TV show. So let's get to transformation, which involves parts forming. Boo! It's a Beast Wars. It's a Beast toy. You move the back end. You can remove the front, but you don't have to. You can also pop a ball joint. And then you're going to want to open these pieces up. Flip this up. Fold it down. Pop out the arms. Fold out the feet. And you're done. It's that simple. It's just a couple seconds. And I will remove the shark's head just to give you a good shot of this ridiculous guy. He's wearing a shark as armor. Like, the best way I've ever seen this, heard this guy described is he kind of tore a shark into pieces and decided to wear it. But take a look at that face. That is not a Maximal. I thought it was a Predacon because shark. In Generation 1, there were Sharkticons. But apparently not. Even though he has the symbol right there, you can't really see it. I'm trying to see if I can get a good shot of it, but no. It's the one problem with my copy of the toy, this ball joint. I like to angle them in so they're kind of resting, but you can't because that ball joint will keep popping off. This one is fine, but I might have to add some floor polish, which means I would have to buy some floor polish. But god damn if that face isn't scary. It kind of does look like Ape Face's mouth. Like, him and Ape Face have the same mouth. But you'd see he does retain some of the shark traits, especially with the fins on his head, all the fins and spiky stuff all over his body. The teeth right here. The fact that his shark is literally just on his back and his chest. You can still use the missile launcher. In fact, you can launch the hammerhead shark head straight from here. I don't want to launch it at the camera because I could hit a button and that might be bad. I don't know. So articulation wise, ball jointed shoulders, limited range, but you can go that far. You're not going back. Hinge at the elbow, bicep swivel, head is on a ball joint, good range, good amount of waggle, nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist, because he's plugged into his backpack. Hips are ball jointed all the way out. You do have a thigh swivel along with a single hinged knee, along with an ankle joint. It's not really worth that much, but you might be able to get some poses decent out of it. He's got pegs on the backs of his ankles for I don't know what reason. So what can he do in this mode besides pose? Well, he can hold his head in his hand, as a sort of melee, as a very crude melee weapon. But you can also press the button again, and that piece where it pegs into right there. If you want to give him a tail, you can give him a tail. you can hold it, you can give it to him to hold, sort of like a crude, scissory weapon, or you can hold him like this. This you could kind of pretend it's a gun, like it emits energy right here and shoots it out. But also, one other thing, he's got missiles in the back of his shark onesie, very Optimus Primal style. And hilariously, how well can you see this? There's a shark head molded into the warhead. Here, let me. There, now you see it. Unpainted, but it's a full shark head warhead. And he's got two of them. And he can hold one in his hand like a crude beating stick, or also actually you can shoot one and that actually goes a fair distance. It hit all the way over here, way past the camera. And you can give him a rude mode if you want. Let's not do that. Let's put these back in his jumper. It's still weird to me that this guy's a good guy. Like, that face screams bad guy. Being a shark screams predacon. Because aren't sharks like the #1 ocean predator? Or at least we make them out to be because of Jaws. Maybe that's it. Just because Jaws scared me so much as a little kid that I can't see this guy as being a good guy. But that's Cybershark in a nutshell. I mean, that's everything about Cybershark. He's a very I don't know if he's good, but I do like him. I kind of love the very quick and simple, almost one-step transformation. I can do it again right now. Just go whoop, 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 huh. There you go. It's quick, it's simple, it's fun. Although the unfortunate thing of taking the pieces off but it's a freaking shark. Like, there's so much to love about this. I enjoy it. I think even though he wasn't in the show, I recommend you searching one out, seeing if you like it. Like, seeing it for yourself. And maybe one day I'll get my hands on a transmetal version. Because I have the RID Skybite from through the Thrilling 30. And he's okay, but I kind of want to see where he originally came from. This is the first step in the evolution of Skybite. Swimming out of the ocean. Not quite at its final form yet, but soon we might get there. We'll see. Comic-Con, or we've got a series of conventions coming up this year. Maybe I'll find them. But definitely I need more Predacons, because how is this guy not a Predacon? I can't get over the fact that he's not a Predacon. Okay, bye. Keep it weird. Bye.